My name's MJ, and in this video I'm going to be showing you what helped me the most when I was trying to understand the 12 primary channels pathway. And this is something that's extremely common. If you're in TCM school, this is likely the first thing that you'll be introduced to on your first day of school. This is just the general pathway that the 12 primary channels take, and I want you to keep in mind that this is mainly referring to the external pathways. You might have learned now that each and every individual channel, there's external, but there's also deeper channels that lie within, let's say, the lung channel. So you've got externals, and then you've got internal, you've got divergent, and deeper branches of this channel. But today, this is focusing solely on the external channel pathway. This is primarily pretty much where your standardized acupuncture points lie. So just keep that in mind during the course of this video. Okay, so you have your 12 primary channels. What do you do with this? Because for me, it was extremely difficult to visualize this without knowing exactly where the lung channel runs throughout the course of the body yet. So something that helped me tremendously was using this anatomical compass. And now, so this anatomical compass, it provided me with the general direction and flow of the channels. So let me show you how I put this to use. But before I get started, I want you to keep in mind that this primary channel pathway, this is an infinite loop. And that's the infinity symbol. It just happens to be 8, which is a lucky number in Chinese culture. But anyways, okay, so this is an infinite closed cycle of the meridians running throughout the course of your body. And until you have this separation of yin and yang, this continues, this persists throughout the course of your body. It's only when you have death of the separation of yin and yang that this infinity cycle would essentially break. But I bring up this infinity symbol just because it may symbolically and also visually help you remember the use of the anatomical compass, and I'll show you how this works. Okay, so for the sake of clarity, I'm actually going to cover up, so there's three circuits in the totality of the 12 primary channel pathway. For the sake of this video and for clarity, I'm going to cover up 2 of the circuits so that you can focus on just one while I explain this. So we're going to start at the beginning of the pathway. This is a hand channel, hand of Tai-Yin, and let's mark this one as the hand channel of Yang channels. This is a hand channel of Yang Ming. This is a foot channel of Yang Ming. So it's foot channel of Yang, and then this is a foot channel of Yin, specifically foot channel of Tai-Yin. Okay, so you've got hand moving to another hand channel, you've got the hand channel moving to the foot channel, a foot channel moving to another foot channel. So how do we make sense of this? So we're going to start at the beginning of the pathway, which is hand channel of Yin channel. Lung 1 starts at the chest, and then it moves along to the last point of the channel at lung 11, which ends at the hand. And then the large intestine channel starts at the hand at Li1, and then it moves all the way up, eventually ending at Li20, which is located on the face. So that's the last point of the large intestine channel. From there, the stomach channel picks up at the face. That's stomach 1, and then it goes all the way down to the last point of the stomach channel, which ends at stomach 45 at the feet. And then from the feet, you've got the transition into the foot of Yin channel with the spleen channel, starting at the feet as well. And then this moves all the way back up to the last point of the spleen channel at spleen 21 to reconnect with our original origin of the chest. And so this is one circuit. And if you can remember, the infinity symbol is present in this anatomical compass. So that might help you to remember this whole lesson. But this essentially is the general flow of the meridians. So this came in super handy for me during my beginning stages of TCM learning because it would help me do active recall on making sure that I remembered that certain channels are not to be confused with other ones. So for me, for example, if there was ever a point in time where I confused certain points to be on the feet for the Li channel, I remember that I would be able to self-correct because, as you can see, the hand of yang channels, they only move from the hand to the head and face. So there's no such thing as an Li point on, let's say, on the chest or the feet, at least on the external pathways. So this came in super handy for me to self-correct myself before I got to the stage where I could fully visualize these without the assistance of this anatomical chart. So this right here is one circuit, and this would be another circuit, taking on the exact same directional flow. So you got one circuit, the second circuit, and then the third circuit within the large primary channel pathway. And so each circuit follows the directional flow of this infinity loop. So just to give you a visual of the actual directional flow of these channels, I'm going to show you that the hand of yin channels moves from the chest to the hand. And then from the hand, you've got the hand of yang channels that start to pick up. And then the hand of yang channels moves to the face. And then from the face, it ends, and the foot of yang channels start here. And then these move downwards all the way down to the leg, down to the foot where it ends. And then from the foot channels of the yin channels picks up from there, starts from the foot, and it moves all the way up to the chest. And so this circuitry, so this directional flow on the body looks like this. One circuit, two circuit, three circuit. Anyways, I hope this helps to visualize this a lot better. I struggled with this tremendously during the first couple semesters of my schooling, so I hope this is of use to you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click subscribe. Bye!